What if everything you knew was a lie? He wakes inside a world of data, but outside, reality is cold. A girl stands alone, wielding power against an unbeatable system. Two lives intertwined. One game, two fates, no reset. Bound by code, surrounded by chaos, their fight has just begun.
Rain fell gently from the artificial sky, each drop vanishing before it hit the ground. The city beneath was quiet, frozen in an endless twilight. Skyscrapers loomed like silent giants and neon signs buzzed faintly, looping ads no one watched. Anymore, Ethan stood at the edge of a broken rooftop, his hood pulled up. He stared into the distance, watching the clouds flicker like broken code. Something about this zone felt heavier than the others. "It's cold," Sky said, wrapping her arms around herself as she joined him. "Not real cold, just lonely." "It's the signal," Ethan replied. "It's not strong, but it feels different." They'd been tracking another consciousness, another lost soul. The core had begun to surface deeper layers of memory, and now the people it revealed were more fragmented, more fragile. Seraphine appeared behind them, her boots clicking softly on the rooftop. "This one's emotional field is unstable," she said. "If we don't reach them soon, they'll dissolve into background code." Sky frowned. "Like permanently?" Seraphine nodded. "They won't die. Not in the traditional sense. But they'll stop being someone." That hit Ethan hard. "Then let's find them." They made their way down from the building, walking through the gray streets of what looked like an abandoned business district. Everything was too clean, too still. There were no birds, no cars, no wind, just memories. They followed the signal through a shopping plaza frozen in time. A coffee shop stood intact, lights still on, mugs mid-pour, behind the counter. A bookstore. Nearby had open pages fluttering without breeze. Then they saw him. A young man sat at one of the outside cafe tables, his hands folded, eyes downcast. He looked barely 20, wearing a thin sweater and jeans, and no shoes. His form flickered in and out, like he wasn't sure if he belonged. Ethan approached slowly. "Hey," he said. The man looked up.
"Right."
His eyes were red like he'd been crying. For hours. His voice was a whisper. "Are you real?" Ethan nodded. "Yeah. What's your name?" "David," he said. "But maybe that doesn't matter anymore." "Matters," Sky said softly, kneeling in front of him. "You matter." David looked down at his hands. "I didn't mean to come here. Just closed my eyes." "Were you trying to sleep?" Ethan asked. "No," David said. "I was trying to disappear." The rain kept falling, silent and slow. Sky didn't speak. She just sat beside him, letting the silence breathe. After a moment, David continued. "I dropped. Out of college last year, couldn't focus, couldn't keep up. Everyone else was moving forward, getting internships, making plans, and I was just stuck." Ethan sat across from him. "So was I." David looked up. "Really?" Ethan nodded. "I was living day by day. I didn't even know what I was working toward anymore." David laughed bitterly. "I thought if I just tried harder. But no one ever teaches you how to fix the inside." Seraphine scanned his vitals. His emotional weight is collapsing. He's fading. Sky reached over and touched David's hand. "Do you remember something good? Anything?" David's voice was low. "My sister used to wait for me after school, even if it rained. Always had my favorite snack. Said it was our secret tradition." Ethan smiled. "What was the snack?" "Gummy bears," David said. "The sour kind. And where is she now?" "I don't know," David whispered. "We haven't spoken in a year. I ignored her last text." Sky squeezed his hand, then talked to her, not later, not if. When. You're still here. David's form stabilized slightly. The flickering slowed. The cafe around them shifted. New details appeared. A school bag, a notebook with doodles, scarf on the chair beside him. "This was our usual spot," he said quietly. "After school, we used to sit here and talk." The digital world was responding, building from his. "Memories? You're not broken, David," Ethan said. "You're just tired, and you're not alone." "I don't know how to keep going," David said. Every time I try, I feel like I'm pretending, like everyone else got a map and I didn't. Sky's voice cracked a little. We all feel like that sometimes. Ethan nodded. All been there, pretending, failing, feeling like we're too small in a world too fast. David looked at them. His voice was softer now. Why are you helping me? Because someone helped us, Ethan said. And we're still here because of it. A warm light began to glow from the cafe counter. Seraphine's tone shifted. The root is responding. It's regaining self-recognition. David looked toward the light. Is that home? It's your way back, Seraphine said. Your body's stable. If you choose to return. David stood slowly. His hands trembled. I don't know if I'm ready. No one is, Ethan said. But you don't have to be perfect. You just have to try again. David turned to them. Will I forget this? Maybe, Sky said. But even if you do, maybe something inside you will remember. David smiled faintly. I'll tell my sister. I'll text her. I'll say thank you. Then he stepped into the light and was gone. The rain stopped. Ethan let out a long breath. The sky above shifted, faint streaks of gold breaking through the gray. 3 now, Sky whispered. Seraphine looked up at the sky. The system is adapting, rewriting its core code. Each person we help its return restores a little more structure. Ethan walked to the edge of the plaza. You think we can save them all? No, Seraphine said honestly. But we can save more. Sky smiled. Then we keep going. A distant signal pinged across the horizon. Another soul, another story, and they walked toward it, hearts still heavy, but feet moving forward.